Grace and peace, brothers and sisters. Today, we are going to reflect on a verse that carries a powerful promise and a divine calling for all of us. 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14 is a direct invitation from God to his people, an invitation to return to his ways, to humble ourselves, pray, and seek his face. This verse reminds us that despite the challenges and crises we face, there is a path of restoration and healing offered by God. It is a call for transformation that begins within each of us, one that can impact not only our individual lives, but also our community, our nation, and the world around us. The first part of the verse says, "If my people, who are called by my name, will humble themselves." Here we see that God is calling those who are his, those who are called by his name, to an act of humility. What does it mean then to humble ourselves before God? It means acknowledging that no matter how hard we try, we cannot control everything. We cannot solve all the problems on our own, nor do we have all the answers. Humbling ourselves is recognizing our dependence on God, that we need his wisdom, his guidance, and his power in our lives. Humbling ourselves before God also involves a sincere acknowledgement of our failures and sins. It's not just about feeling bad for something we've done, but about a true change of heart. It's about genuinely repenting and being willing to change, to seek a life that reflects God's values and will. And it's important to remember that this humility is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It is a demonstration of our trust in God and in his plan for our lives. The second part of the verse continues, "And pray and seek my face." After humbling ourselves, we are called to pray. Prayer is our direct communication with God. It is through prayer that we express our needs, our thanks, our repentance, and our praise. But prayer is not just about speaking. It's also about listening. It's about being in tune with God's voice, being open to what he desires to say to us. Seeking God's face means seeking his presence, longing for a deeper relationship with him. In a world full of distractions and worries, we are reminded that the most important thing we can do is draw near to God, to seek him with all our hearts. Jesus taught us that those who seek will find, Matthew 7 verse 7. And as we seek God, he reveals himself to us, bringing direction, peace, and clarity to our lives. And turn from their wicked ways. This part of the verse brings us to a crucial aspect of repentance: action. It's not enough to just pray and seek God. We must also take concrete steps to turn away from what is wrong. Turning from wicked ways means making daily decisions that reflect our commitment to God. It means abandoning habits, attitudes, and behaviors that lead us away from him and his purposes.